Greetings everyone, this is your ICT facilitator Mutebi Ratib on this one. I appreciate everyone for commenting, viewing, watching my videos, sharing this information. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for whatever you are doing. So today we are going to be going into the last part of UNEB 2024 item 2, the practical paper, ICT paper 2840. So we are going to be looking at this exam, but to everyone watching, I appreciate you so much. So today we are to be looking at ICT, but to keep it a bit clear, my name again is Mutebi Ratib, and my contact is 0784657421. And my channel name is Mutebi Ratib. So for anyone that has an inquiry, you have any idea, you have any suggestion, question, please don't forget you are free to reach out. So today we are going to be diving into UNEB 2024 ICT paper 2. And for those looking for item 1, the video was uploaded already. You're free to go check it up and see how we were able to attend to this question. And today our focus is more on this item 2, where we are to see what the item setter really wanted us to execute. But disclaimer, the responses I'm to give in this video are my own responses according to the scenario or the task given. You're free to also adjust or read the question, see how best you can integrate my idea with your idea to come up with the best. So now, what did the item setter want in this element? They're telling us on item 2 that under item 2, the way we see it up here, they are telling us that the technology is essential for development. However, it can have negative effects on the environment if not properly used. The local council LC committee of your village has noticed some of the effects and has therefore planned a workshop to educate its community on how to protect the environment. While using technology, the committee has decided to organize a workshop at the community hall. They have organized a workshop at the community hall, and then what do they want? Your brother, the secretary for mobilization of the committee, has been tasked with creating awareness documents for distribution to the community. However, he lacks ICT knowledge to carry out the task. What is our task now? They are telling us that design and produce an offline, the keyword here, design and produce an offline document that will clearly communicate to members of the community about the workshop. So this is what they want us to come up with, an offline document that will clearly communicate to members of the community about the workshop. So we want to call upon people to come and attend the workshop. And what are we supposed to do? Every time they call us to write about an offline document, here they are calling more on publication documents. It could be a brochure, it could be a banner, it could be a poster, a certificate, to mention but a few. So in this dimension, it is a blank check for the candidate, for the learner, to check up what they think will be the most suitable ideal for them to come up with in this scenario. So now, for this video purpose, I'm going to be working with you on designing a poster. So every time the candidate or a learner decides to come up with an element, it's better for them to be knowing what are some of the elements of a good publication that they have decided to take up. So in this vein, if I decide to design a poster, I should be knowing what are the elements of a good poster. For example, I managed to summarize a few elements for the people following. If at all I want to come up with a poster, here are the few clear elements that I should keep onto my tip, because they're the same element that I will put onto the marking guide. So you need to have a clear and bold title, which will help you communicate the purpose so that the people perceiving your publication get to know what your motive is all about. Then the key details could be the date, could be the time, could be the venue, because when we check it, they're telling us that this workshop will be happening where the committee has decided to organize a workshop at the community hall. So they have even been able to give us the venue. And they are telling us here that the other element, option number 3, is purpose, or what is the motive? What are you trying to portray to the community? Briefly explain why the event matters, why the workshop matters. We need to see that. Then what is the target audience? What are the people you are targeting to attend this workshop? Then benefits or takeaways. As these guys are coming to attend your workshop, what should they expect? What will be their take home as they attend the workshop? Then the visual appeal, the beauty. How have you structured your publication? Is it eye-catching? Is it really calling for someone to focus on it? Is it interesting? Is it that juicy publication that you have been able to come up with? Is it grabbing attention? So all that. So these are the few elements, though you can also expand depending on how you've been guided by your teacher and how you have been able to see these different publications. So in the interim, I have been able to design for you a dummy. Here, I have designed a simple dummy publication that we can focus on. I have designed something that we can easily navigate through with to see if I'm to design an offline publication of this nature, what am I supposed to do? When you look at it, I've come up with a simple catching heading telling us that community workshop. I've been able to put a few contact info, the date. I've been able to put some simple graphics. I have been able to put a few catching sections, why this workshop matters, what you will gain, who should attend. Even I went on to come up with a catching statement. Let's work together for a smart and clean community. So I made sure that my publication is really on point, and then I want to walk with you this journey to see if I'm to design something like this using Microsoft Publisher, what am I supposed to do? Don't forget that I appreciate you for sharing my videos. Thank you so much for spreading the knowledge and making sure that at least everyone gets to know about me, gets to know about what I'm doing, and then thank you so much. So for everyone watching, this is your ICT facilitator, Mutebi Ratib, attending to UNEB 2024 Item 2, Paper 2. Let's roll in and see what the learner had to do. So now, first things first. First, create a folder. I will create a folder here with my full name. My name here is Mutebi Ratib. 007 is my personal number in today's video. So after creating this folder, please go on and then create 2 other subfolders. I will come over here, I go to option in new, I say folder, I say item 1. Let me put it in uppercase letters. Item 1. Here in this subfolder, I'll put submissions for item 1. Those looking for item 1, the video is already up and running. Go check it up and see what we tried out. So here, I'll create an item 2 folder, which will be my center of operation in today's video. This is item 2 folder. So your folder, people doing the new curriculum, should have 2 subfolders, item 1 folder and item 2 folder. Thank you for watching. Now we go. I will come over here I check the support material. Remember, the learner or the candidate will be provided with the support material. Remember, I have uploaded this support material onto the video description. Please go check it up and also try out with me. Pause, play as you try out. Thank you. So now I will come over here. I check the support material for item 2, which is over here. I will double tap to open. Oh my! When we open, we see that we have just one file. So I will go on to copy this file and then I go paste it into my working folder under item 2. I'll come and paste it over here. Yes, after pasting it over here, I will open it by double tapping. You open it by double tapping and then our file will open. When you open, we see that the support material provided by UNEB 2024 was just a Word file having over 4 images. This is very interesting. So, for simplicity, it is more preferable for the candidate, since they are images and they want us to come up with an offline publication, to just come over here and you're free to copy and paste them in your publication straight away, or for simplicity purpose, you can copy this, you can save these images into your working folder for just easy copying and pasting as we work it out. So, what are the procedures? If you want to copy this file, you paste it or you save it into your working folder. Right click on it, go to option save as picture, and then look for your folder on the desktop. My folder on the desktop, remember I'm using Muteberative 007. I'll come here, item 2, I'm going to save it as maybe picture 5. I'll come here, click save. I go to picture number 2, right click, save as picture, then just click save. Since now we are into our working folder, I'll move to this one, right click, save as picture. I say save, one more picture to go. Thank you for following. Right click, save as picture, you click save. After doing that, now you can go on to close this file, and then after closing and you come back into your working folder, you'll see under item 1 you have your pictures over there. So I've saved my pictures in my working folder for item 2. Pause, play, and we work it out. Thank you. So now, after doing this, since in the question paper here, they are telling us that design and produce an offline document that will clearly communicate to the community members of the workshop. They want us to communicate to community members of the community about the workshop. So now, come over here, right click, and then go to option new. You choose Microsoft Publisher document. Yes, here we go. We can save it as maybe a community. We can give it a name. Let's call it community workshop. You can name it depending on how you want it to blend, to resemble, to relate with the scenario. Now, after getting this done, I'm done giving my publication a name. I will come double tap to open. I will double tap to open my publication. Remember, I have made a plan already for you to easily follow with me. I had designed a simple plan. You want to design something like this, though you can also blend, come up with very, very interesting ideas. Basing on my motive, basing on my idea, you can expound it to come up with something very interesting in order to attend to the examiner's interest. Now, when you check my plan, I have a simple title here, reading Community Workshop. And I have an image put up to react as a logo, or to call on to someone reading or perceiving my publication. So I will also come over here into my design. I start rolling it out. I start making it eye-catching. So now I will go to insert, go to shapes. I want to first put a shape to enclose my work. Okay, mint, Ctrl Z, go back to insert shapes. I want to carry this rectangle. I come and structure it up here. Yes, just want to first come up with a background. So now we are done putting this here. So I will go on. I say shape fill. I want to first give it a color that resembles, because we are looking at community, we are looking at we conserving the environment, and then things related to ICT usage in a way that maintains our environment in good working shape. So I can go to more colors. I look for this dark blue. I click OK. Yes, I'm done putting this. So after putting this dark blue background, I want to go on to shapes. I click shapes. I now take this rounded rectangle. I want to keep it at this point. I'm using orientation landscape. So now after putting this here, I want to give it a color that is a bit shouting. I'll move here. I give it white. Yes, I'm giving it white. Then I can go on to shape outline. I give it an outline that is a bit thicker. Yes, I go here. Let me take, should I take 4.5 or 6 point? Let me take this. Yes, and then I can go on to put some effect. Remember, we shall be looking at creativity as you attend to the scenario. So now I'll come over here. I put an effect. I don't know whether people can see my effect. Yes, let me put a background, a border outline, a shape outline. Should I keep it at this? Should I take it to be this? Depending, I want to keep it at that stack. Yes, let us try to Control P to see when we are printing, is our work really fitting? I'll come here. Or, so when you see this, that your work has been presented in a tiled format, as go to the print preview, please come under pages here and then check this and say 1 page per sheet. Yes, so that your work fits on 1 page. This is what we see, that when I print my work, this is how it will surface. Let me go back here. Now we start doing our design. I want to first put a logo or an image up here to act as a logo. Look at the sample. So I will come here. I say, let me use a shape. I come, I want to use a shape. I'm taking a circle. Now this circle, I go to shape fill. I want to fill it with a picture, and then work of line here. Yes. Then I go to my desktop, look for my working folder, Mutebi 007. I say item 2. Let me take this. I click insert. When I click insert, yes, it is now over here. I'll go to shape outline. I say no outline. I come, I put this in my publication here, align it center. I want to reduce on the size so that it is not taking a lot of space. We have a lot to do, so allow me shrink it a bit so that we can be able to balance our page very, very well. So allow me push it a bit in the middle. Yes. Okay, now here we go. This is what we have so far. For the people following, this is the publication that we have. Okay, now after putting that down, allow me reduce the size so that we can view our design as a whole for easy management of the page. Now after getting this done, I want to come over here and then I say I want to put the heading community workshop. Come over here, go to shapes, choose text box. Then you come over here. I want to type the title, the catching title. I want to call it community workshop. Yes, community workshop is my heading. Let me try to reduce on this text box. Come over here. I want to increase the size for visibility. Yes, is this enough? Adding one more? No. Let me keep it around 36. Bold it. When I bold still, I will reduce a bit. Okay, it is, let me see, when I put it at 30, Then what if I put it at 30, 32? What if I put it at 34? Trying to balance. Yes, so 34 is what I'm taking. I want to make sure. Let me see when I put at 36. Yes, so I'm going to keep it at 36 here. Allow me come align it, Ctrl Z. I don't want to lose out on alignment. Oh my God. So come back here. I want to align it just here. Yes, let me align it. And then I'll come over here. I give it a color that is a bit blending. Let me take my blue. Yes, I'm taking that dark blue. Yes, is it bold? Yes. So after putting it there, I want to go on and say on community workshop on what? On responsible technology use. Yes. So based on the scenario, I want to come Control C, Control V. I'm just replicating the same text box so that I don't keep going the other side. On responsible technology use. Yes. So allow me. I want to vary on the font size so that it doesn't. There is a difference, or it blends, or there is some unique difference from what we had put up there. So now I'll come put it over here, technology use. Yes. After putting it here, allow me go on to, let me make sure the text box under shape fill, it has a no fill. And then this one, I also want it at a no fill so that we don't have issues. So I want to say on responsible technology use. Then here I will go on Ctrl C, Ctrl V. I come over here. I want to say this is organized by, organized by. Yes, we are enjoying. So come over here, go to home, go to font color. I want to give it some different color so that there is some bit of creativity. And okay, it looks a bit not clear. Let me, yes, at least this. So now I will come over here. I align it around this point. Yes, let me break a bit. Organized by who? Organized by, remember the scenario. Now we want to make sure that we blend, we talk, we speak the scenario. The local council committee of your village has noticed some of the effects and has therefore planned, organized by the local council committee. Yes, I'll come back here in my design. I say local council in bracket LC. LC what? LC committee. Yes, LC committee. Allow me blend it with a different color. Come over here. I want to pick that same color to see that I really relate very well with the upper section. Now, after putting this down, I want to move up here. I go to shapes. I come over here. I want to draw a line here to act as a separator. Why are we doing all this? We want to grab marks for the people marking our script, our practical work. They should see the level of excellency as you do your work, as you have everything on point. So let me come to shape outline again. I want to make it to be maybe dashes or dots. And then again, one more. I want to increase on its weight. One more. Let me take weight 6 point for visibility. Yes, so our design is taking shape. So now after doing that, I will go on to create more and more elements to see that our work really rolls out well. So now I want to come over here. Let me put the date, time, venue, and for more info. Remember, you're free to do anything based on how you will be answering the scenario. So I'm going to come over here. I want to say, at this point, I want to come and say, here, I'm going to put the date. I want to put the date, and our date, since it was not specified in the question paper, a creative learner will come up with a random date. I say maybe it will be 06/09/2025. Then coming over here, I say we shall need the time. The time was not given, so I'll randomly take mine, maybe around 01. 01 colons, I say, maybe PM, East African Standard Time. I'll go on to blend the venue. Remember, the venue was highlighted in the question paper here. So coming back here, I'll check. The local council committee of your village has noticed some of the effects and has therefore planned a workshop to educate its community on how to protect the environment using technology. The committee has decided to organize the workshop at the community hall. The venue is the community hall. Yes, people will ask, why is he using green? Why is he using green? I'm using green because we are dealing with the environment. I just want to be creative as they are marking my work. So I'll come here. I say the venue is the community hall. Yes. Now I can do some customization here to see that everything is on point. Let me keep it at around 15. Yes, 15. Yes, 15. Keeping it at around 15, I can now go on to say, let me keep this. With font color red. Yes, let me bold it. Okay, for time management, let me bold, color red, bold again. Then I'll come, I start customizing. This, I want to keep it at white. Then the time, also, I want to keep it at white. And then this, community hall, I want to keep it with a white color. Yes, not white party, but white color. So I'll come over here. You keep enjoying what you're doing so that you don't get bored as you make your design. Yes. Now I'll come over here. I've put, but I can't see my text. What should I do? So now we are going to check that down. Allow me first come over here. I go to shapes. I come over here. I say, let me take a rounded shape. I want to compose a shape around here. Yes. I'm going to put it there. Then I come. I give it should I take this as my color or I take this? Yes, let me take that. Then I say send back. Yes, send back. Come to shape outline. Say no outline. I don't want any outline on my design. So I want to replicate the same text box over here. Control C. I want to replicate the same text box so that I handle. No, I want to just pick up only this. Yes. So now here, I want to put maybe some more detail. I want to replicate the same. I want to say for more information. Remember, we are mobilizing for more information. Then come over here and say for more information. Yes, if you have the phone number, put it there. I will come over here. I say now, for more information, I want to put an email here. This is all a creative content, trying to bring out the message so that we earn some marks. So I'll come over here. I say for more information, the number will be, I can say plus 256. Yes, 765. This, that. Depending on how you really want to blend it. So I'll come over here. I type my email. Let me say my email will be, to blend more with the scenario, local council. Let me say lcouncil what? lcouncil@gmail.com. Yes, after getting this done, I will go on to say, let me give it font color. For now, I'm going to give it black, but I'm going to adjust this. Then, I will see emails are always in blue. So I will come, put it in blue, shouting blue. I italicize it since it is always like that. So I'll come over here under my phone. I say, for easy eye-catching of the person marking my work, let me take white. Then allow me go on to take this into this element where we had drafted our plan. So our design is taking shape. Don't forget, you're free to pause play, so that we can walk the journey together to see that we can get good grades in this year as an exam. Because if you pick the message here, if you learn how we are doing it, it is very, very easy for you to blend and get some good grades. Now, after putting this down, I want to go on and put a separator here. Yes, how will I do that? I'll come here, click shapes, I come and I draw a line. I want to draw a line here. Let me see. Yes, is this straight? Straight. I want a straight line. Okay, it seems to be straight. I'll come to shape outline. I choose I want to give it a heavier weight. I want to give it 6. I'll come over here, shape outline. I give it white. Oh, yes. So the magic is coming out. Our publication is taking shape and everything is on point. We are trying to attend to the question as set in the year 2024, where they wanted the candidate to come up with a publication. An offline document is what we are trying to design. Remember, we started from reading the scenario. After reading the scenario, we are now giving it meaning by designing an offline document. Now, after putting this down, I will go on and add more salt on the meat to see that everything is sweeter. So now I'll come over here. Remember, we have some images that were put in our support material. I'll come over here and then I go to item 2. I start picking these images so that I put them in my publication. You can just go to the image, click on it, Ctrl C, come over here, Ctrl V, Ctrl V. Yes, my image is over here. I can go on to resize it. I'm going to resize it, and after resizing, I'm going to align it around here. Yes, I want to align it around here. Okay, I can increase the size a bit so that we balance our page very, very well. Let me shrink a bit so that we can view everything. So now I can zoom it a bit so that we can easily see what we are trying to design. Allow me increase the size a bit. Yes, over here. And then after doing that, I want to go pick another image. Where is my folder? Yes, my folder is over here. I want to take, let me take this picture. Yes, I will go on, come to my design, I paste. Yes, I want to put it around here in the center. Yeah, so our design is taking shape and things are really, really working. So after doing that, I will go on, pick the last, come over here, Ctrl C, come to your publication, Ctrl V. Ctrl V is the keyboard shortcut for pasting. Yes, and here we go. Now after doing this, at least we have been able to put some visual effects into the design and everything is amazing. We are wrapping up. We are soon sealing this down to see that we come up with stunning and outstanding work. So now I'll move and do more magic into this publication. Remember to access support files in the video description so that you can also try out and be able to learn with me. So now I want to put some other elements in the downer section. So I'll come over here, I go to shapes, I say, what are we checking? Remember, based on the plan that we want to surface, we want to come up with the search boxes and we shall put some content. Are you seeing? So we want to design something like this to see that we catch this examiner's attention and we grab some marks at the end. So I will go to shapes, I click the rounded rectangle, I come over here and paste. Yes, I'll put my rectangle here. I want to be sure that I have balanced the spaces very, very well around here. So allow me push it on the extreme end for easy paper balance. Let me see, Control C, Control V. If I put this same here, I want to be sure that the spaces are enough for me. Yes, they look okay. So now, yes, at least I can really trust that the spacing will be enough for me. So I can go on to increase on the sizing over here. Let me also push this around here, and then allow me push this around here. Let me increase on the sizing in the middle to see that our designs are not too sketchy. So I'll come expand the shapes a bit and then make sure that they are balancing on the paper. Everything is okay. Yeah. Okay, this is a bit protruding around there. Yes, so after getting this done, I want to put some magic onto the shapes. Allow me highlight them at once. How do I highlight at once? Click on one shape, Control, click on the other without releasing the Control button on your keyboard. Now I want to go to the shapes here. I say under the shapes, I want to take an effect. I will go to shadow. I want to take an effect that is really blending. Did it work? Should I go to reflection? Will this work? No. So allow me, I want to pick something that is really on point. If I take this, okay, so I'm going to take this and then I'll come start filling the shapes. Which color? Shape outline. Let me take this same color for the shape outline. Yeah, so after getting that, I will go on to put some colors in every shape. Come to the first shape, go to shape fill. I want to take this color here. Yeah, so I go to shape number 2. I also choose a color that is really blending. I don't want to go off board. I will go back here, shape fill. Should I take this? Yeah, it is a bit darkish. So I want to go back. Let me choose this other one so that there is some bit of contrast and everything is on point. So we are ending the item very soon. So now after getting this, now the task is on writing. We need to write so that we have some content in this publication. Now after, I will go to insert. I click shapes. I need the text box. I come here. Yes, I'll come here and say now, what should I write? I had drafted a simple plan on what I will put in my publication. I will say why this workshop matters, who should attend, what you will gain. We are trying to call the community to come and attend the workshop. So I want to have my first statement reading why this workshop matters. I'll come in my text box, I Control V. Yes, why the workshop matters, allow me, I want to keep it with uppercase, all caps. Then I also want to bold it. Then let me give it a color that is blending with the concept, the way we started everything, the other side. Then I will increase the size a bit for visibility. Allow me reduce on the size of the text box. I'm reducing on the size of the text box. Let me align it center. Let me bold it. And then I come, I drag and see, will it really fit in my box that I have just composed? Why this workshop matters. So here we go. So I'm done putting this heading here. Why this workshop matters. Now, after doing this, I want to put some text. Let me copy the text box. I want to paste it, and then I want to manipulate this. I want to pick this text box. It is trying to be stubborn. One more time. I want to pick this text box. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I want to pick this. Ctrl Z. Just want to pick this text box, which I have just used. So now I want to come over here. I want to put some text as to why people should attend this workshop, why the workshop matters. So now I'll move to my plan. I have drafted this plan. Remember, everything has been put in the video description. Please go access the support file and walk with me this interesting journey. So I'll put it over here. I want to reduce it a bit, and then I want to increase the fonts. I want to increase the font. Let me see. Yes. So I want to make sure that everything is really on point. So now allow me do some adjustments. I'll come over here. Should I put it around 13? Yes. I put at 13. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. So now we see that everything fits. This is a text box. Let me come here. Make sure these shapes have a no-fill effect. Then for catching the examiner's interest, allow me first apply a drop cap. Yes, so that we teach them, we show them some skill sets as they are marking our work. So I will go to, I want to insert a drop cap. Is it under home? Is it under page design? Is it under text box? Yes, text box. So you go to drop cap. I want to choose, let me take this. Yeah, should I take this? Let me take this. Oh, let me increase the size a bit so that the word fits. Then after having this done, allow me just change the font a bit. I want to take a different font so that I blend very well with my text box. Yeah. So I'll carry this. Let me Ctrl C, Ctrl V. I'll come carry this. I try to position it here in my text box to see that really everything is catching up well, and we are hitting the jackpot very clearly well. So now I'm looking for a color that will blend very well in my plan. Okay, why this workshop matters. Allow me break a bit so that we increase on the size, since we have a lot of space. I want to blend. People following, please, thank you so much. So I want to adjust a bit. I'm pushing it a bit down. Then I'll come over here. I want to reduce on the size of the text box. Okay. Then we are trying to see that our design comes out well in a clear way. So now allow me come over here. This text here, I want to increase on the size so that it fits very well. Okay, and I want to make sure that under shape fill it has a no fill effect. Yes, so after putting that down, now I want to move to the next box here. And in this box, I want to, let me compose another text box so people can also recap. Go to shape, go to text box. I want to come over here. I say why you will, or I say what you will gain. What, I would prefer uppercase, what you will gain when you attend this workshop. what will you gain is what we want to put over here. Allow me bold it, and then I'm going to put, I need a color that is really, really stunning. So I want to increase the font. I'm increasing the font a bit. What you will gain, allow me align it center, allow me bring it over here. Okay, I want it to fit. Okay, over here. Okay, now I'm going to just carry this. I put it over here. So as people come, they should be knowing what they will gain, so that they are interested in attending the workshop. So now I want to keep it at white. Yes, visibility. Visibility should be part and parcel of your design. Now I need to put something over here. We are wrapping up. People following, thank you so much. So I will come over here and then put some text. I had drafted some sample text for time management purpose, so that we can blend and finish on time. So I'll come over here. I want to paste. Yes, after pasting, allow me reduce on the size basing on my shapes to see that everything, this is font size 13. I want to also keep this at 13. Font size 13. Then after doing that, I go to, I want to go back to home. I apply some bullets so that we also pick some marks from there, and then allow me reduce on the size of the text box. Yes, so you can still go on to apply a drop cap text box. Go to drop cap. I want to apply a drop cap that is of maybe this. Can it work? Do you want to remove the bullet? Yes, let me see. Yeah, when I remove the bullet, that is what I get. So now I will just lift this. I come and put it in my design here. I want to put it in my design just here. Yes. So after putting it here, allow me come over here. I apply a color that is really blending with the background. I'm giving it that color. So now we are wrapping up. What are we putting in the last box? In the last box, we want to put something very easy. Who should attend is what we should put in the last box. Come to shapes, text box, come over here. I want to say who should attend. People watching, thank you so much. So come over here. I want to increase. Who should attend? Yes. So who should attend? Allow me break. Allow me come here. Align it center. And then I want a color that is really, really good. So after, I've selected this color, but it is not visible. Allow me first reduce on the size. And then I want to see whether what I've selected will blend well with my background color. To see, can it really tally with the background colors? Yeah, it seems to be blending. Okay, let me put it there. Who should attend is what we want to put up, but which color will give us the yeast? Which color will give us the magic? Yes, the dark blue will give us the good magic. So now, after putting that down, I'll say who should attend. One more text box, we seal it off. So I will come over here again and then say who should attend. I had made my plan. People that should attend, they are over here. I will come, paste. After pasting, allow me reduce. Yes, allow me reduce so that we can really see everything the way it is blending. My font size is around 13, okay? I come here. I'm very keen on font size so that we keep the uniformity. 13, yes, I'm keeping it at 13. Yes, local council leaders should attend, and everyone here should attend. Okay, now after getting this done, allow me lift it. I also put it into the desired box. Okay, now here we go. Shape format, I say no fill. I don't want to see any outline on these shapes. No fill. So now this is what we have. Who should attend? You make sure that your design is really blended with multiple skills. Let us see what we have so far. So far, this is the design, and this is what so far we have managed to come up with. So let us seal it off. I want to seal it off with a catching slogan or a catchy statement to catch up with creativity and to earn some good marks. So come over here. I want to come up with a catching slogan. As people are reading our publication, there is something to catch their mind. So I had said, let's work together for a smart and clean community. Come over here, Control C, come over here, Control V. Yes, for a clean community, what should we do? Let us increase its font. Let me bold it. Let us even change the font style. Which style will catch it? Style, I wanted something that is a bit calligraphic. So I'll scroll down. I'm looking for something. Should we take this backward script? How does it look like? Let me bold it. Let me increase the font. Yes. Allow me give it a color that is eye-catching. Let me align it center. Shape format. Don't forget, we are saying no fill, shape outline, no outline. Come over here, and then we position it at that angle. So now, here our design is coming to the end. And this is what we have managed to design onto item number 2, UNEB 2024. So remember, the item setter wanted us to come up with an offline document. We have designed an offline document having a few elements, well respected and everything on point. So now the candidate is supposed to print work. Control P. Control P. First check the print preview. Is our work fitting? Yes, our work is fitting very, very well. Yes. Let us add something here to customize. Hey, don't forget, this is your work. So I want to say, let me put something that will act like a header. Mutebi Ratib. Oh, what is this? So I want to say Mutebi Ratib 007, your personal number. The details about you are very, very key and crucial as you make your design. Remember, this is what will identify you. So it's better to also give them respect and put them in your design, just in case as they are marking, they can easily relate the owner of the work. So allow me, put it just here for God's sake. I will put it there just for God's sake to see that we don't lose out on marks, just in case. So I'm putting it there. It's not part of the design, but for customization. Yes, the work is mine. Derivative 003, 007. So now, after doing this, Control P, check and see, Control P. Okay, this is the design. Now when I print, my work will be well tallied. So now Control S, save changes, go to File, go to Save As, go to this PC, go to Desktop, where? Desktop here, yes. Then come and look for your folder. My folder is here. Item 2. Now save this publication as an image over there. Click Save. Yes, we have saved our publication as an image. That is one. Now, after, still go back to File, click Save As, this PC, go to desktop, go to desktop over here, we are wrapping up, look for your folder, and then item 2, and then come and save your publication as a PDF. Yes, we are saving it as a PDF. Is this my item 2? Okay, we are saving it as a PDF. Okay, I'll click save. I want to be sure the folder I'm dealing with so that we don't lose out. Item 2, I want to save it as a PDF. Then I click save. Already exists. You want to replace. Okay, I want to be sure that I'm not losing out. Okay, design. Let me add something. Don't want to lose out. So click save. When I click save, okay. Now you make sure that as you design your work, we should have over. Look at our design. Look at the beauty. Look at the order, so that we get some marks. So now I will come Ctrl S. I close this. I go back to my folder. We are wrapping up. I go back to my folder. Item 2. Now make sure that in your folder for item 2, you only have work you want the examiner to mark. I didn't save it as an image. Okay, I didn't save my work as an image. So let me first delete all this because we don't need it. We only want to remain with the files which will be marked by the examiner. So I'll come over here. I had to save one file as an image and I forgot to do that. So I'll go back to file. I click save as. I go to desktop. I want to access my folder 007. Then item 2. So I want to save it as an image, JPEG or PNG, any. So I'm saving it as a PNG. Click save. When I click save, yes, now everything is set. So you make sure that you submit a printout, you submit a PDF, you submit an image. So this is our work in item 2. If you are designing an offline document, submit a PDF, submit an image, submit a publication file for easy marking. So when I open, this is our work, well customized and designed. Look at the colors, look at the blending, look at the art. So I have my PDF already here. Everything is well designed. So I appreciate you for following and watching over. This has been your ICT facilitator, Mr. Mutebi Ratib, on this one, UNEB 2024 sealed. Thank you for watching. May God bless you and have a blessed day.